Shalom, 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 y'all. It's Michael Israel. You're watching Spiritual Combat. And today, as you could tell by the title of the show, I'm doing a recap on my visit to the Straitway community. As you know, I've been very adamant and I've been pushing community living a bunch. It was something that the Most High he had put on my heart over the past couple months, and I mean, the way he put stuff together. And then I went to the Great Gathering, Ron Dalton and Dr. Howard's event, and I got my answer there. Meeting Pastor Dowell and the rest of the brothers and of Straitway, and just continuing to build the relationship and through observation and watching their footwork and talking to them, really seeing behind the scenes what's going on. And then of course Pastor Dowell in the Straitway community in Tennessee invited me out. I had already previously stayed at the Straitway community in Houston. Real talk, after that, it was just confirmation after that when I got out to the Straitway community in Tennessee. I know y'all seen the video I put up. Hey, but that 50 cal, yo. That 50 cal. Yeah, hey. If you put that thing on your shoulder the wrong way, hey, look at these rounds. Look at these rounds on this thing. Hold on. And we'll talk about that later, but that was the 50 cal was just some fun at the end of the whole thing. There was a lot of educational, business, biblical things that that were shown to me just through watching. Man, I got a bunch to say. We're gonna get into all of it, but there was a lot of educational, biblical stuff, community stuff, social relationship stuff that was shown to me, that I saw, that really, and it's like a lot to process. It's like I'm still processing a lot of stuff. It's like it's like, man, next time I go out there, I need to go out there with a notepad. It's just a lot. And I'm going to tell you one of the biggest takeaways that I could take away. And like I said, by the time I got out there to Straitway, Pastor Dowell was like, so what do you think? He was like, what was it like coming out here? I was like, I didn't see anything that I didn't already see. It's just confirmation on things I had already seen through just watching closely, And but I'm gonna just tell you, one of the biggest things that hit me was on a spiritual level. The fact that they are literally walking out what's in the book. It gives you a better understanding of the book, and it helps you understand why you need to keep the book. And then these charlatans and these scripture twisters and these people who just be going 20 levels deep into scripture and coming with all these weird doctrines, it filters all that crap out. There's no wiggle room when you out there living amongst your brothers and sisters, man. There's none. The scriptures are just plain and simple. Ain't no confusion. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't in it, if your spirit ain't in it, you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb out there. It's just gonna show quick. If you ain't got work ethic, if you're an excuse maker, any weakness is gonna show quick. It's that type of environment. All praises. It's an environment that's gonna get you. It's gonna purify you. It's gonna get you right. Okay. So what I got here is I was shooting a lot of footage, as you can see. Koya was shooting a lot of footage. I just have it running through Hey, you girls, come here. Come here. Come on. Y'all not running. All right, sit right there where I can see y'all. Right there. Back in the hallway. Go in the hallway. Go. Right there. All right, perfect. Where I can see you, Samantha. So yeah, but me and Koya, we got a ton of footage. She was shooting footage on her camera, and I was shooting footage on mine. Of course, mine's a little better. That's me after I got baptized. I sun dried. Most High dried me out. So, but anyway, so what we're gonna do, and y'all bear with me, we're gonna go through the footage, and by me going through the footage, I'll be able to remember a lot of different stuff that that went on out there. Okay. So y'all bear with me for a sec, and I'm gonna start bringing up some of the footage and videos. And of course, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the foo-foo stuff. Okay, we'll get into the heavy artillery, the guys stuff later. Because I'm telling you, Pastor Dowell got me right with the weapons training. The dude is, I mean, real talk. I've never been around somebody on that level with weapons. He was trained to kill for like 10 years straight. Okay, and Samantha, come sit right there. Okay. All right. So yeah. So there you go. So yeah. So let me see. What I'm gonna do is pull up the video, and we're gonna get things going. Y'all just bear with me. You can imagine I got a lot going here. All right. So let's see. All right. So we got the video here. Okay. I might have to put in my headphones so it doesn't pick up the noise. So hold on one sec. All right. So what we're gonna get into first is just kind of the tour of the land. And actually, we're gonna get to just going there first. You know what I'm saying? We'll start with that. We got a lot. 1, 2. So there we go. All right. I'm gonna try to make it. There we go. So yeah. So flying there. It was tough. We were pretty tired. Me and Koya. I went to bed at I got off work at 12, went to bed at like 1 or something like that. Had to get right back up at about 4, head on out there. And man, we were up all the way till late that night, but it was all totally worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's, that's just some pictures of the flight out there. Of course, that's me. It was a night. It was early in the morning. We got an early flight because we wanted to spend as much time boots on the ground out there as we could. So, the other thing, going out there, the flight out there was not as long as hold on one second, as the drive out there after we landed. So but I'm gonna tell you this, man. Tennessee is amazing. Okay. Tennessee, there you go. We got some footage of it. That's corn over there on the right. But yeah, Tennessee is, I mean, Koya she can tell you, man, it's amazing territory. Let me see. This is the worship. Let me see. All right. All right, a real hilly land. You know, you got mountains, you got flatlands, and everything in between. Shout out to my brother Steve. He was doing the driving, and he was just telling us that flat land is rare. Is well, it's not rare. It's just highly. That's corn right there. It's just highly desired. Here in Florida, ain't nothing but flat land. Okay. So it's just very nice land out there. But now let's get into the good stuff. We're gonna get into the tour because of course, as soon as I got there, I wanted Pastor Dowell to. I was like, hey, show me around, and he did. He So let me try to. Okay. So y'all bear with me here. Understand. Okay. Having a little issue here. Okay, there we go. I think I got it rectified. Okay. So like I said, we going through the foo-foo stuff. So they have I'll let y'all check it out. The kids are like this. Madison and Samantha got to see a lot of animals out there. Okay. Y'all go back in there. Y'all play quietly, okay? All right. So here we go. All right. Oh, everybody like, oh.
Bambi, front and center. How sweet. She is just beautiful. How old is it? I know it's a baby.
Honestly, I can't exactly tell. I've had her for about 2 months.
Oh,
so I know she's over 2
how
months.
did you get her?
Well, she was just wandering about, so I picked her up and started taking care of her.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful. Wow. That is amazing. And what does she eat?
Well, since they're like family to goats, she eats or drinks goat milk.
Oh.
Also eats grass and whatnot.
Yeah. Is she like in the cage? Not in the cage, but in the area with the
field right there with the goats.
With the goats.
Yeah.
And they just cohabitate together? What is
much.
it? What is it
Except
like?
one of the younger goats likes picking fights.
Oh.
With all the goats, including her. So, yeah,
Look, girls. Look at Bambi. She's going to be so big one day. Oh, wow.
Walk right up to Madison.
I know. That is just so unbelievable. Wow. So friendly.
That's gonna be some good eating. Good eating soon. All right. So yeah. So they had the deer there. Let me pull up some of the video. Let's see what else I got here. My little setup is acting up a little bit, but you know me, I'ma fix it. Y'all just bear with me. There we go. All right. We got it good now. All right, so let's see. Show. All right. So what we're going to pull up, that video might play again, but we got a lot of good video. Just a tour of the land that Pastor Dowell took the time to give us. And the brother is very busy. I could respect that. This is some of my drone footage of the land. So I'm gonna try to put it out sparingly. I don't want to show everything. But so this is some of my drone footage of the land. It's pretty awesome. Let me see. So that's downtown Straitway there. That's some of the mountain areas of Straitway. This here is the old tabernacle. Okay, this is the one that we fellowshipped in this Shabbat. And this is the one he's building. Can accommodate 1,000 people because they're expecting like 700 people coming out for the feast days. So this thing is amazing. Okay. It's huge. Okay. And, that's where the little reindeer thing was at. Again, that's another shot of the, of what they're working on. And you can see, man, they getting it done. When I was up there, they were blowing in insulation, man, and them brothers work out there. But the thing is, they built this so they have a place to fellowship. He not building some mega church. This is a place so the people can come fellowship, chop it up, get delivered, all that. After, and we're going to get into that a little later, but after they have their Shabbats, everybody goes down in the downtown Straitway. That's what I call it. And they feed everybody. There were a ton of people in there, and they feed them all. And I'm telling you, the food is like normally when I eat that amount of food, I feel tired. I gotta go take a nap, man. I ate that food and my energy level went up because what? It was Hebrew grown. It wasn't organic. It was Hebrew organic. If that's a word. But man, let me tell you, the food, it was awesome. The bread, everything they had was awesome. And they feed all those people. No charge. It's totally free. You see what I'm saying? So you're already beginning to going to see what I'm talking about. Okay? All right, so let's see. Let's keep, let me see what else I got here with my drone footage. Of course, that's me. That's me out there flying my drone, which I crashed it. But it was all right, but I crashed it when I got done. But it's no big deal. It still worked fine. But that's just me over there messing with things. So, yeah. So that was that. Let's see what else I got here for y'all. Okay? Y'all bear with me. It's a lot of stuff, man.
Tomorrow.
So what we're going to do now, I'm going to just let these videos play. And this is Pastor Dowell just touring us of the land. He took us for a nice tour. We wanted to really get a feel for it. And we told him, give us the grand tour. Break it down because we want to learn too. And what you're going to find in these brief videos is going to be very educational. So check it out.
We don't come in on Shabbat, and we all eat together when we get finished with service.
Okay.
So you're looking at, it cuts our grocery bill way down.
Romaine lettuce is expensive, let me tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
It's expensive. So
They got
pretty.
one from this side. We have to go back out on the other side on this one.
So I hear that the women do most of the harvesting. Is that right? Okay.
See, what happens here, Corey, is that the men, what we do is we get all the fields and everything ready.
Y'all
We till
build and
everything.
right.
We do the composting of the fields and stuff, and then the sisters, they do the planting.
yes.
Now, while the brothers, we out working, building the buildings, everything.
Yeah.
While we're doing that, they have like 2 or 3 days during the week that they weed. And think about this. They weed
basil.
in the morning, all right, from maybe like 6 to 7, sometimes 7 up till breakfast time.
Maybe.
And then when they get finished with that, if it's not
And that's Corey doing the video. That's why it's all.
This is a house that's not finished. Okay? So let me show y'all what it looks like while we're working on it.
Wow, this is so incredible.
So what we do is we actually, we'll build like this.
So, and this is the wisdom. It was really eye opening the way he does it. What they do is during, because they're in Tennessee, so during the summer, they get the buildings built, and then they move on. They get something else built because the weather's cooperating with them and everything. Then when the cold season comes, they take care of the inside of the house. So they get the structure up there and built, sealed up, put windows in, all that stuff. Then after that, during the winter time, when it's real cold, it's snowing, the weather's not cooperating, that's when they go inside and they they finished fixing up the inside. So they got a bunch of buildings built. The main project he was saying was that big tabernacle y'all seen up there, which Pastor Dowell calls the living room, because that's where he has all the brothers and sisters where they could come together and fellowship. And fellowship they do. If I got something funny to tell y'all, boy. Boy, I tell y'all what. So, if y'all want to see the fellowship, watch my live. I live streamed the whole service on Spiritual Combat. You just go back a couple videos. Sister Koya was telling me that, because she got a lot of women who follow her, and they seen the pictures and the worship service, and them sisters was like, are they single? Who are them brother? Who that brother? Who this? You know what I'm saying? And hey, look, when you see truly masculine men, that's how it is. It's just a natural reaction. And these men of Yah, you know what I'm saying? And they was on there getting hot. And they was on there getting bothered. And they was getting hot and bothered. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but yeah, Corey said she was getting messages on there. Because they was like, yeah, a lot of these, hey, and let me tell you, every dude there was the real deal. Like soldiers, for real. Like real dudes, straight up, wasn't soft. You know what I'm saying? I got some of the worship service in here, but boy, y'all tripped me out. But let me tell you, yeah, all them dudes is available. But most of y'all women who was inquiring ain't available. Because some of y'all, you got to get them demons out your mind. Because them dudes expect a certain standard from women. And they not abusive. Ain't no abuse going on out there. That's something else that had me laughing. Because I hear some people like, oh, he hate women, he abusive. Hey, look. Them women pack. The last woman you want to put your hand on is one of them straitway women. They will put some steel up in your ass. Because I was out there on the range with Pastor Dowell's wife, and shoot, she made me I had to step my game up, because I'll be damned if I go out there and I'm be missing targets. And I mean, she was knocking them down. So anyway, we'll get into all that. But yeah, man, y'all be tripping me out. Y'all seen them real dudes on there, and y'all got the naughty tingles. And yeah, y'all. Hey, that's how all them dudes is in Straitway, man. They straight up, they real dudes. I felt at home. I was like long lost brothers out there, you know. But yeah, they real dudes, but they ain't gonna tolerate these women who are married to a demon, and they trying to be married to another man. You gotta be married to that man. You can't have other stuff whispering in your ear. You know what I'm saying? And that's all Pastor Dowell be trying to show people in his messages, but it be hitting folks, and they can't sit through it, man. They get too emotional. But we'll get into all that later, man. But yeah, there was some good dudes. Shout out to the little Dez. The little young 14-year-old dude, man, this little brother was 14 years old, and that dude was more masculine and straight up and real and could communicate better than dudes I seen in their 40s. So shout out to that little ox. He was the little ox out there. They walk around. All right, so who's calling me? All right, I ain't got time to talk, but the little ox out there, they walk around, they got their knives on them. You know, everybody else strapped up. Abuse is impossible out there. It just ain't gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't know, Pastor Dowell told me some stories of where he did see something go down, and he told me how he dealt with it. And it was very soldier, and there wasn't too much talking. It was application in the physical. You get that? Okay. Yeah. So, all right. So anyway, let me see. Folks be hitting me up. all the time now. All right, but I'll hit them back later. So, all right. So anyway, I got sidetracked, but let's press forward. Y'all up there inquiring about them straightway men, and it's all men, dude. It's all men, because that's the other thing. Me and Pastor Dowell talking about. It's all men. It's men. Men are following him. You watch these dudes, and they got a bunch of women in their ministry running their mouths, talking all this stuff. That's kind of a hint of, hey, something's going on here. Okay? All right. So here we go. We're going to continue the tour.
I want to go pet them goats so bad. Why don't you go pet them?
You can't ride a goat saying else to break the daggone thing's back.
There are certain things you put on the ground and certain things you don't. These don't require deep root space. So you see this black stuff you see right
And I'm going to tell you, the reason why what he's doing works.
And that tank is pumping.
Did you know that the males are smaller than the women?
And the only thing the sisters have to
It makes, well, are they Madison? Is that true?
They're very small.
I'm going to have to fact check that.
That's what we.
Women are small, the men are big.
Yes.
All right.
You see
So
them down there at the other end.
so the reason I'm going to tell you the reason why
Now we got it all hooked up to
why what he's doing works.
plant gardens.
All right, hold on. The reason why what he's doing out there works isn't necessary because he's some super community genius and all this stuff like that. I mean, you got people who I'm sure got because like Pastor Dowell said, he's learning. He learns how to do all this stuff. You know, they don't pay people to come in there and all that stuff like that. The reason why what he's doing is able to work is because they're adamant about people having their minds right and their spirits right. They had, like, at the end of the every church service, and he got it organized, they have a deliverance session. And he has brothers he's trained up to go around, talk to people, pray with them. And if they got demons on them or they need prayer, and the women too. He got it organized. They're organized. And they go and they pray to get them demons off folks. And I'm telling you, in an environment like that, when you come together closer, you're going to see a lot of stuff in yourself that you got to, that it's either demonic possession or demonic oppression, or it's just a stronghold that you need to be made aware of and you need to change. And there's no way you're going to, if you come there and you got a spirit of stubbornness and a spirit of pride on you, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. It's just going to be obvious to you, and it's going to be obvious to everybody there. Okay? So how do they store the food? Yeah, they can it. Yeah, they can some. You know, they got freezers, all types of stuff. We're going to get into that later because one of the sisters, I got the video in here, she showed they let the sisters who are coming in from other communities, they let them go in the fields and glean the fields and take food because there were, my Aunt D and his whole congregation came out and he let the women of their fellowship, which they lived 2 hours or so away, after the Shabbat, they went out in the field and they picked whatever vegetables they wanted to take home, so they were provided food. Dude, like, I might not be able to get into everything, but the way it operates, because I'm going to show y'all some of the ways it operates, you're going to get it. You're going to see why it's so on point. Okay, so let me get back to it though. All right.
You get it?
Madison, quiet down.
Okay. Right here along this fence line right here, that you see right there, them are all blackberries.
Ooh wee.
Of course, they done canned it off. These two things that are growing right here are walnut trees. Wow. That are growing right there.
I love blueberries.
Walnuts.
They're called blackberries, Sandy.
That right there is one of the old original printers we had out here.
Wow.
I mean, old original, dilapidated. That we all used to live in, stuff like that.
So yeah, so like I said, he showed us everywhere. So that's okra there.
This is corn.
Oh, corn. Oh no, that was okra. That's
I
corn
think
there.
that's pear still, Madison. That's pear.
What do you do with all this stuff? Oh, we're going to take it down now, cut it off at the root, and feed it to the cows.
Ooh, wait,
We
they got
let me
cows?
show you. We got cows over there across the street just from black Angus cows. This is what we use to butcher and eat.
Okay, so man, it was just so much to learn.
Clean and take a shower. Right. So if you can.
Yeah, man.
That over there, you see that tank right there? You see that blue thing? That blue thing is a bladder tank. That tank.
And I like Pastor Dowell. I like Pastor Dowell because you ask him something, he gonna let you know. He gonna explain it to you, you know. And I had a lot of questions.
I'll tell you what, I'll take y'all down there right now before we go in the dining hall, okay?
So he gonna take us down to the lake down there. All right. I mean to the stream. And that spread. This stream is that's where he does. That's where you see that YouTube the
Baptist, the immersions.
picture he got.
Is this where they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where he took it at. He said it gets real deep right there.
Nice. So nice.
And that that's fed by a spring, so that's fresh water. You know what I'm saying?
Cleaning, cold.
All right. So this is the tabernacle you've seen from the drone footage, and as you can see, Pastor Dowell, he's going to show me some of the work they're doing on the land. Let me see. And he's showing me some of the work he's doing out there.
It is so beautiful. Oh my! I just love Tennessee. It just got a piece of my heart. Oh my gosh! Look at this view. You okay? You okay, baby? His skin didn't break.
All right. So this is what you see on TV all the time.
Wow! I cannot believe it. Beautiful. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
We'll be here at 4:30 for music practice. Wow.
Oh, you're jamming.
Oh, I bet. Oh, y'all have some of the best music.
It's jamming.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we coming. We coming. No question.
And if y'all want, y'all
I cannot believe it.
You can come on live with me at Blog Talk Radio. Do some chatting, answer some questions. Live call in, video record, and everything.
And can I
This
go
is
live
so
on that
awesome.
channel with you?
If you want to, you got the internet is powerful enough down there. Yeah.
All right, so, and I see some of y'all putting some comments in there. Look, Pastor Dowell is going to be on the show, and then I'm going to have his wife on the show also. So instead of putting little whatever y'all putting in there, because I see Koya time somebody out, email me. My email's right there on the screen. Anything you email me, I already talked to Pastor Dowell, he will answer. So those of y'all who, whatever you put in there, send it to my email, and when he comes on the show, he'll answer your question or comment or concern or whatever you feeling off about. Okay? So do that. All right? And like I said, I was out there. Hey, y'all gotta be quiet. I was out there, so I seen it firsthand. Okay? All right, so let's go to the next video. All right, this is inside the big tabernacle. Okay, this is the big one, the new one. You see how big that thing is? And my camera don't do it no justice. It's huge. Okay, and I told Pastor Dowell, I said, hey man, I'm just telling you straight up, y'all gonna outgrow this thing. And why do I say that? I'm not saying he's gonna outgrow this because he has a community. He gonna outgrow it because he get demons off people.
Don't run around.
They big on getting demons off you. The oppression, them things you can't break. All right, hold on one sec. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the video.
Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back.
But yeah, that's the stage there. He was telling me, he was saying the stage, he made it big enough to where it can even accommodate, there can be chairs. That's one of the brothers up there putting in spraying it. They're spraying it into the lake. Okay?
Alright, come this way.
See how big that thing is? It's huge. Okay? Alright, let me see what else we got here. This is a tour, so let's see what others we got. Okay, that was that's us on the new piece of land
Put
he
them in
brought.
such a way that I don't interfere with the farming part of it.
So a whole all that out there to like near that house out there, you know, they got that now, and they get ready to expand. They just bought, I think it's like 10 or so acres. Okay. All right, let's see. And this is just the amazing view. Okay.
Wow. That's right there behind the greenhouse.
Okay. Okay. So that is
so beautiful
You can
out.
see that view. Okay. Amazing view. All right. I mean, this don't do it no justice though. These are the chickens.
Hi guys, these are chickens. Don't they look so cute? Chick. Chicken. Have you guys heard of the chicken song? We made up our own song. It's called the chicken song.
And those are meat chickens, and then they got egg chickens. That's what they was telling me. That is where they butcher the chickens. They stick them in these. Corey got blurry footage though, but they stick them in there upside down with their heads sticking out, and they just cut the heads off and let them drain. And that's what little Des, young man, you know what I'm saying? He that is what he's done that. You know, he's 14 and brother had a good spirit on. He's gonna be a real man when he grows up for sure. All right, so look at this. This is everybody coming back from baptism. And then Madison and Samantha, they played with them kids all night out there, you know, all the way into the night. They had a ball out there. All right. All right, check this out.
Shalom. So here at Straitway, of course, we grow a lot of crop, a lot of produce, and what we love to do is share. And when we share, we want them to glean themselves, to come to our field and harvest themselves. So we have what we call our off-land saints, Sister Tomas, Sister Haley, and Sister Lariel. That's our son. And Tomas, you lived here for how long?
A year and some change.
Why did you leave me, Sister Tomas?
I got married.
She got married, and she got married to the head of a community that is living in a communal house. If you saw part 1 of Spiritual Combat's community videos with Brother DeJerry, that's his lovely wife, Sister Lariel, and they all live in one home. These 3 sisters live together.
Okay.
So and another one coming. So they're harvesting from our land to take back and cook at their home. So I'm going to show you how. It's pretty easy. And Sister Brielle's coming. So we harvest from here 4 days a week, and anyone from off the land who wants it can come themselves. If you got long sleeves, you want to pull them down because you do get like a kind of like a secretion from the plant that can give you an itch. You can use scissors if you want to, or you can just snap it off. But there's your okra. So you'll see many different sizes. The small is tender for baked okra. And the large ones that you'll come across, or the larger that it is, like there, you'll slice it for fried okra. So you'll literally walk the rows and glean whatever or however much you desire. And we harvest from here 4 days a week. We get these buckets full 4 times a week. So that's how much okra actually grows and produces here in Tennessee. Come on over.
And
Here you go. You wanna put it in there?
Off. We have a little bit of difficulty. Can you come?
Yeah, you can. If it won't snap with your hand, give it a little tug.
Okay.
But if it's too large, like that one's been on the plant for a very long time, you might have to twist and pull, and you might have to get scissors. But that one would only be good for fried okra. And you can also test it, because if it won't snap, there you go, it can still be eaten. So if it won't snap, it'd be too tough. So yeah, I'll watch you guys glean. Take what you want.
Oh, Jeremiah, not that one.
Yeah, there's squash to our right if you want any. The plants are on their way out. They've been producing all summer, so they're not looking as beautiful as they once did. If you want squash, go ahead and help yourself. There's also green beans over there as well. So how long, Tama, have y'all lived together in one home?
A year and 2 months.
A year and 2 months. So much iron, so much growth. It's visible even from us how much they've grown. Like someone who knows them personally, like how much more sharpened and holy and Yah-fearing they are as a people. It's really beautiful to see.
Come on. Stay with me.
Just like at home, but a whole lot more.
Okra gravy.
So you must got the linky down. Oh. So of course these crops have never been sprayed.
Then, what's
So
her
no
name?
chemicals.
So picking one row of these, like here, like how much will that make?
Will it yield? I would say that depending on how many people you feed, because we feed up to 40 people a day a meal here, you would get 2 dinners from all these rows
Oh, okay.
a day, or a harvest.
Okay.
Hold up, mommy, okay? We're going to start eating. Go around. Okay, go right here. You don't want to get,
So with you guys harvesting tonight, we won't harvest tomorrow, and it'll be ready every other day harvest.
Oh, that you stagger it? How you?
We actually take everything, but if you'll notice, like because okra grows so well, this guy's not ready to pull, so he'll be ready in 2 days. So literally every other day you harvest all 9 rows of okra.
Wow.
And every other day we harvest our green beans. And our collards are just now growing, which are the first 4 beds that you see.
Okay.
So we'll be harvesting tomorrow as well.
Okay.
So we harvest before breakfast, and then we all process all the vegetables after breakfast.
And how long does that take roughly?
Oh my goodness, until noon.
Oh, okay.
Until noon. We have one sister in particular that is assigned to our greenhouse through those trees, and she logs in hours and hours and hours a day to grow, to literally go in and pick through the leaves, take worms off, take the things that would kill and destroy our crop. So we have stewards over each location to maintain,
Okay.
and then some jobs we pull together.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, and the thing is, the work is hard and it's physical, but what you got to think is everybody. So for one family, what would it be, about a row?
Oh yes, one family, I would say 15 plants would give you tons of okra.
Wow.
At least in our environment.
Okay.
Okra grows amazing here. Okra and tomatoes.
Okay. So well, I wanted to
We
say.
have a sister here from North Carolina just for the summer. It's her second summer staying here. She's really young. She's not married, but she is learning so much. She harvests with us. You know, this is a great place for someone to come and learn about the crops that you've never been able to learn about. I'm the only one in the ministry from this area. I was born and raised in this county.
Wow.
So I know everybody, and you know the pastors and the basketball coaches and the people. So it's really strange to actually come back home and meet so many people coming to where you were born and raised, you know?
So with these plants here, you gotta constantly go through here and pick weeds also and all that?
Yes, every week we hoe the ground, and every week we uproot the weeds that grow in our raised beds. So we weekly get together to do all the weeding and beautify. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So someone will have a laundry day. Someone will have, only one person cooks breakfast for everybody. So everybody has a cook day. So like I cook for Shabbat. Me and another sister cook every Shabbat. So, and then another sister will cook every second day, dinner, etc. So you have your set schedule that you do every week. Everybody's having their own laundry day.
Okay. All right, so.
And here comes a sister from another community, not a part of that communal home. Bless you. Bless you. This is Elder Donnie's beloved wife. Let me go over to another row and show you how to harvest. Yes, ma'am. So you like to get the experience of learning how to do it yourself, don't you? Yes, ma'am. Yes. Okay, so they kind of went through like the third and fourth row, so let's start over here. Anything that's big enough to eat, you'll see. Yep. Yep, those are big. That's big enough to bake. And that you can just snap it off. The size of your finger. And this is big enough to fry. So there's your fried okra, anything bigger than that. And you just snap it right off. You might have a little bit of a histamine reaction in your hands after you work in the okra. It's like an itch just from your body responding to the oils of the plant. You just wash it off, it takes care of it. Or we sometimes will slather shea butter on our hands before we work in it so that you don't get that itch. Yes, ma'am.
So, and these are right here on top are a bunch of ones that are eventually going to grow up.
Yes. You got it.
So how do you know when this plant's done yielding, it's past its life or whatever?
Right. Usually the crop, if you saw the squash, the crop will go yellow
and
begin to really dry up. So at one point, this was very, very green and produced a lot of squash for us all summer. We have one row. So just this past 6 day, yesterday, we uprooted all the old plants that were no longer producing, and we just left what is still giving us crop. So you'll just see it die off. And these we actually just end up uprooting. They'll get taller than me, which I'm 6'1". They'll get taller than me and they'll keep going. But usually by the Feast of Tabernacles or the Feast of Sukkot, we'll just clean our entire garden ready for next year.
And Pastor Dowell was telling me y'all feed this stuff to the cows, certain things?
Absolutely.
All the stuff?
I'll show you, for example, over here we have our collard greens. And if we were to harvest this, you take the leaf, this is what you would eat, right? So you're going to snap that off and you're going to process that in the kitchen, and we're going to bag that or going to cook that and eat that. But that stem is going to go to our cows.
Okay.
Yep. And if we were to
wait, and that leaf there? Oh, okay. I see what you did. Okay.
The leaf is what you eat. Now, some of the more tender, like spinach and other crops, you can eat the stem. But with collards, it's going to be very tough to eat that. So you're going to only eat the green. So you have to understand each crop. But yeah, our cows benefit from a lot of things. That the corn that we just harvested last week, which is on the other side of the okra, we just harvested the entire area. It took a full day for all the sisters to start early in the morning and then process all the corn. So now we will take that 3 or 4 rows at a time, take the whole stalk, and Brother Rich feeds it to our cattle.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, so what I was trying to say, I kept interrupting the video though, but what I was trying to say is the work they're doing, what you got to understand is the work they're doing, it is labors, but what the benefit is, and maybe somebody will say it later, I have to check in some of the other videos, but the way it works, like, the women, somebody was telling me the women who just had kids, or have real young kids who can't help out, they watch all the other kids. They all come together and watch all the other kids. You got the women out there harvesting, and what you got to understand, there's a multifaceted benefits. You're out there, instead of paying somebody money to go to a gym and waste your energy, you're out there using your energy to harvest and get healthy food that further rewards you when you eat it, because you're going to be losing weight in multiple ways. So it's just a healthier lifestyle. It's more efficient. You're out there in the air, you're physical, all that, you're getting your sun, all that stuff. So that's why it's way more beneficial than being out here in Babylon. Okay, so that's the corn there. All right. Okay, this is the corn. Let's see what else we got. All right, and that's back to the deer that we were looking at earlier. So if you just tuned in, we were looking at the deer, and that deer is named Bambi. You know, let me see what else we got here. Gardening. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna show y'all the Shabbat because that was day one. You know, we did the tour, and then later on that night, it was a long day, but it was awesome. Later on that night, everybody goes out to the tabernacle up there, and they chop it up and fellowship and have music practice for the next day. So this that song you heard me playing, some of that music you heard me playing at the beginning, okay? And see, real fast. See, me and Coy, when we first came into this truth, Coy, give me a call if you can, if you watch. But when we first came into this truth, we came in watching Pastor Dowell and a lot of other people. But I was studying just to figure out if this was the truth. So I was just studying from a whole bunch of people on doctrinal stuff, and then I soon realized that you know, there was the spiritual aspect was missing. I started teaching on it, and then it came full circle. I ran into Pastor Dowell again up into Detroit, and all praise. Koya can tell this whole thing much better. You know what I'm saying? She could tell the story much better. But these songs, man, I mean, they kind of sit personal with me because this is some of the first Hebrew music we were able to listen to, you know what I'm saying, when we came in. So on Shabbat day, you know what I'm saying, on Shabbat day, your boy might have got something in his eye a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but I wasn't out there getting sensitive, you know what I'm saying. It just something I got in my eye. There might have been some tears in my eye, you know what I'm saying, because, you know what happens when something gets in your eye. But yeah, it hit me, you know, some of these songs, man, me and Coy have been listening to them for years, and to just be there, man, it was amazing. So it was all praise. So like I said, that there, what you're seeing there, that they're practicing, okay? If you want to see them do the songs the next day for the Shabbat, you could check that out. Let me see, clear. All right. Well, y'all have no idea what I'm doing, but how much stuff I'm doing behind the scenes. That's why you see me acting. All right, so let's see. All right, so now we got some Shabbat footage of what went down on Shabbat day. And then after that, we're going to get into weapons training. And that Barrett 50 cal, yo. That Barrett. But check out Shabbat day was awesome. Let's see what we got. So this was after the service, you know.
So this is your life.
Yeah, this was after the service. Pastor Dowell with the kitty kids. Let's see what else we got here. And he's taking some pictures. This is us just outside. Man, the air is amazing out there. Okay. What up? Get your video. Get in the video. You getting ready to be when you step in it.
Hi everybody. I'm at Straitway.
Come on, Madison, get in the video.
That looks so deadly down there.
Say shalom to everybody.
Shalom.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so this brother here renewed his marriage covenants on the on the Shabbat. So we documented that. We filmed that. He told me he's gonna give me something to eat where I could get that muscular overnight. So it didn't happen though. I don't know why. That's a big dude though.
Nevertheless, let every one of you in so particular love his wife as himself. Can you love your wife, brother mine, as yourself?
And like I said, I'm gonna upload this video if I have the brother's permission. If the brother gives me permission, I'm gonna upload it. And cause I like the marriage vows that Pastor Dowell put together. They're very solid, straight book, and he makes sure both parties understand what he's saying. Yeah, see.
Yeah, I just got to set it up. You know, set it up.
That's what I feel like when I'm in the gym, but that's not what I look like.
Okay, there you go.
All right, and then next I think we got the baptism or some other things. Okay, so that's me coming out to get baptized. Me, Madison, Samantha, and another sister. Like I said, we are gonna upload that footage.
Of Jesus Christ.
Okay. That's Madison. I think Coy already uploaded it. All right. Sammy already got baptized there. Yeah. And then there goes Sammy. Sammy got that. Oh, there you go. So y'all can see it. And like I said, we're gonna upload it. And then this is the other sister. And then my big butt. They almost need to put a crane on me to get me back up. Look, they struggling. Come on, Saint. they about to just leave me under there. Like, you too heavy, brother. All right, so let's see what else we got here. So, and then that's Pastor Dowell coming back. That's us coming back. Also on the Shabbat day, what we all do, we go up. Everybody goes in the dining hall. We eat, and then after that, all the brothers hang out together. They play music. I got that in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, it must be in one of my other files. We'll pull it up though. We're gonna get it in. Let me see. But what we gonna do now is the gun training. And see, the 50 cal, you know, I shot 2 rounds through that. That 50 cal it ain't for the faint of heart. Like Pastor Dowell said, hey man, he like, don't kick like you think. Man, it kicked like I thought. That thing kicked like I thought. I felt the shock wave go all the way through my body. And he told you can't go like that. You gotta keep your mouth open, or it'll shake. You be done crack your teeth, dude. That thing was a beast. You hear me? So I'm gonna pull that up. But that was just fun at the end. He gave us, y'all don't get it, man. Like, understand that at the end of the day, man, this dude, to be a warrior, to be a soldier, he's an Army Ranger, so he's a certified warrior. You can't have fear. How you gonna go on the battlefield and be fearful? That's why this brother's fit to be a pastor, because he don't have fear. That's why, I'm comfortable around him and the people he's surrounded with, because they real men, they soldiers, they warriors. It's like, you could just talk to the dude. If he don't feel like he's straightforward, he transparent. I'm talking about transparency. Fearful people ain't transparent. They take back routes and all this crap like that. If he got a problem with you, he will tell you to your face, oh well, about your damn emotions. But that's why somebody like him could get a good biblical understanding, because he don't have the spirit of fear. The book is about war. So naturally, warriors, people like Kabir, and some of the other brothers, naturally, they're going to get a good understanding on this thing. And like me, I'm a vibe very well with them, okay? So let's pull up some of the gun footage. Let me see what we got here. All right. So this first, and yes, Pastor Dowell has multiple wives. Oh my God. But you know what? Hey, look. This brother I was up in his house with him and his wives. You know what I'm saying? I know people who got one wife and they do not want you seeing what goes on behind the doors. It's a hot, disastrous, disorganized mess. But what you seeing here, what you're going to see in this video is love. This is love. He's teaching his wife right here how to protect herself. Him and his sister were telling me the first time he took her out to shoot, it was like Sister Coy when I took her out to shoot. When you first experience the what it's like to shoot a gun, you know, it's scary. It's very loud. It's scary, man. And the first time she went out and shoot, she said, I didn't want to do it again. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do that. And he's like, well, you have to learn how to defend yourself. These sisters, and going back to what I said, oh, he's abusive. He's hateful. Hey, look, these women know how to shoot. Like I said, when I got out there, I brought my A game. I'll be damned if I get embarrassed in front of Pastor Dowell. Like, wait. My wife could shoot better than you, Michael Israel? You call yourself a soldier? So anyway, but she could shoot. She know how to handle that gun, man. She knows how to what? Defend herself. I'm sure against any enemy, foreign and domestic. You know what I'm saying? You turn to an enemy. I want to stress that because I think that's going to shut down a lot of the crap that folks is out there running their mouths about. Them women, all them women that you done seen in this video walk around strapped, including Sister Coy. All right. So anyway, let's go. And these videos, there's a lot to glean from. There's a lot to learn. You talking about again. dudes don't like you talking. Oh man, where do you think you're at? The dude, a warrior, 10 years trained to kill quickly. There's a lot to be learned here. Okay? So, so check it out.
You know what you're doing, right?
Well, these three.
That big one, that big one.
Two big ones.
These two.
Hanging, you mean?
No, on the stand.
Okay, yes, sir.
Three bullets, three bullets, three bullets, three bullets. On only the stand.
The ones that are up.
All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, targets of 3. Take your time.
Move on.
Yep.
So they're hitting the iron targets. Each time you hear that ping, that means she hitting. That's just the hitting.
Next 3. All right, finish it out. Go to the second target. Yeah.
So that's just the hitting. Hey, look, most dudes can't even do that.
So now
Most dudes ain't gonna hit nothing.
This one right here.
That sister right there is lethal.
I wasn't focused on my sight as much when I moved over there.
All right. Your hand need a rest, or you want to shoot another round? You ready?
I can shoot the last
Okay.
round.
And he just asked her, did her hand need a rest, or did she want to shoot some more? And she gonna press forward.
All right. Next. Again, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what you shooting? What kind of gun you got there?
Doing
Now
a 3 or 4.
Okay, what kind of gun? Now this again, a trained warrior shooting. Okay, you'll see the difference.
It's a Glock 19X.
Oh, okay.
All right. Dang, I got a lot of him.
Oh yeah,
I've got a 17 in here.
I admit I can't shoot that
Anyway,
fast. And then,
you seen that I still missed.
like a trained warrior, he analyzes his mistakes because he said he missed 2. I didn't see it, but
I jerked him.
but he's analyzing any errors that he might have messed up with, and then he gonna re-engage and try to correct, his he messed up. But dude, if you don't know about shooting, you don't know what you just saw. So anyway, watch this. He's making them targets sing. Like he playing an instrument out there.
I did. Well, I guess I'm being consistent.
All right, and then he trained me up. Boom, Uncle Israel. I needed some work in a couple areas, and man, when I say he got me right, and I needed, I knew especially with my Glock, I knew I needed some help in some specific areas. You'll see some of it on this video, and then he helped me on some other areas. So now I could come back here, and when I'm training up the brothers and sisters here in Jacksonville, I could be an efficient trainer, and not mistrain them or anything. But he really got me shooting right just in the instruction he gave me. You'll see when I shoot that, I did pretty decently.
Which is, if you have multiple attackers and stuff, we'll concentrate on shooting different targets, which you saw, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate only on hitting this target right here.
The lower one?
The lower one.
Okay.
Okay? So the ideal is you to maintain integrity throughout the trigger squeeze.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Don't get all hyped up. As soon as you get those dots lined up, then squeeze. Don't do like this. Don't jerk. All right, maintain your trigger speed like this. For instance, you see my finger? What? See how barely
Yes, sir.
let the gun move?
Yes, sir.
Using the ball of the tip of your finger right here, okay? You follow me?
Yes, sir.
Not this, or this, or this.
Yes,
You follow me? You don't need to muscle it. That's where the accuracy comes in, okay? All right, I'm gonna give you this. You ready? Charge it when ready, and then you take your time and you shoot that bottom target, okay?
Yes, sir.
I want you to unload the whole thing on that bottom target,
Yes,
okay?
sir.
All right, sight picture. Keep going. Sight picture. Now transition to the top. The big one.
Right there?
No, that one right there up top next to it.
Okay.
Top right. Sight picture. Come over here.
Which one?
That one. The one to the far left.
Okay.
Next
On the right.
one. Mm-hmm. That's good. Did pretty good. So you see, what happens is the same thing. We lose our sight picture, and then we end up missing the target.
Yeah.
When our sight picture is on, we maintain integrity throughout the trigger pull and stuff. Your accuracy is dead on. Pop out, pop
Yes,
out,
sir.
pop out. Start getting real comfortable.
Yeah. And the one I missed, I kind of pulled it. I went too fast. So, yeah.
Again, that has to do with the reset I was telling you about.
Oh,
there.
okay.
Are you following me?
Yeah.
But at least you understood and comprehend exactly what you was doing.
Right.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go up to a bigger caliber, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to shoot it to
I'll
the
be right there.
Need to be lined up just like that.
He
Your
training
two rear
coordinates.
sights, your front post sight. That's the sight picture that you should have every single time when you're ready to fire this weapon or shoot it. If your sight picture looks like that, chances are you may pull far to the right, to the left. If it looks like this, you'll pull far to the left. If you don't see it at all, chances are, and it looks like that, you probably won't even hit the target. Okay? So let's just say this is the target. The target is this big out there. You always want to aim center mass, putting these three dead center of the actual target itself. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So now when you're getting ready to fire this weapon right here, all right, weapon is clear. Okay, you have this part of your finger right here, the soft part of your finger. You don't want to do like this.
Okay.
Okay? You maintain control here.
Okay.
On the ball of the tip of your finger right here. So when you're ready to squeeze the trigger, you see how it looks? You're ready to squeeze the trigger. When you do it, you just only move your index finger to squeeze this trigger back to the rear.
Okay.
All right? Don't do like this, like men do. They go anticipating the actual fire itself, okay? Don't do like this. Don't jerk. Get your sight picture. As soon as you have your sight picture, just move your finger, okay? The weapon is going to give a little recoil, but if you maintain a firm grip, okay? All right, come here for a second. Squeeze her hand to show her what type of grip she should have.
Okay.
That's the grip that you should have on your weapon, okay? That type of firm grip. And then also, grab her hand again. And if you notice, act like you're shooting. All right, now try to move her hand. If you notice, her wrist is tight.
Okay.
All right, so now the wrist actually becomes an extension of the firearm. Okay. You don't want your wrist to be limp. Okay. You follow me? You want to maintain your wrist rigid. At the same time, not a death grip or a white knuckle grip, a firm grip. All right, follow me? But not a death grip.
So
where you can still control it, and when you shoot.
What he's doing is teaching Sister Koya the basics, okay. And because Koya shoots a 38 revolver, but she's getting ready to move up to a Glock here soon. So here in Jacksonville, Florida, we're gonna get, of course, she's gonna get trained all the way up and be tight. and we'll have plenty of time to go over what what he went over with her. Okay. So this is us shooting the AR.
All right, Michael.
Hey, record me.
The infamous AR-15.
With the sights.
All right.
I did it right so you can shoot level.
Which I got a bunch. You know, I got my AR
got the
here.
red dot. Put the red dot on the mount. Give me a good 3 shots.
All right. New mag?
Oh, you just charge it. Remember, it's on safe. You gotta rotate it. You good. You gotta rotate it from safe to semi. There you go. Let's rotate the magnifier up. See it now?
Oh, yeah.
Like that, don't
That's like cheating.
All right, come on, honey.
Woo.
Okay. Go ahead, Corey. Oh,
Sister Summers. Sister Summers first. She's first. All right.
First thing you'll do is shoot the red dot, okay?
What's the difference from what I did earlier?
Same thing, except it's longer and you're going to be more comfortable.
You be more accurate. It's real easy.
All right.
So yeah,
Remember,
shooting with
rotate.
that red dot
Put this butt
magnifier,
stock
man.
in
That's
there.
like a cheat code.
Lean forward there a little bit. Hold on. All right, you see the red dot?
Yes, sir.
You see the mountain?
Yes, sir.
All right, shoot when fire when ready. 3 shots. Hold on, I'm scared of you.
She ain't playing.
Look at that now.
Oh, yeah, this is cheating.
All in the same spot.
Good job.
Very nice.
All right, come on, sister.
Come on, Corey. There you go.
All right, you ready? Lightly squeeze.
Easy. Hold on. Turn into Rambo on.
She ready now.
You're getting in it. Pay attention.
I found my neck.
All right.
Okay, same thing.
Now look through there.
Look through this.
All right.
Put the red dot up there, okay?
It's even easier now.
You see it closer?
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay.
All spot on.
Safe.
All right.
Good job. We done
It's
found
heavy,
your
though.
nigga. She's a rifle.
All right, so let's see. Let me see if I can find the. Hold on, let me bring my thing back up. All right, y'all know y'all want to see the 50 cal, and let me show y'all how big that bullet is, right here. And y'all know I got big hands. That's a 50 cal bullet, man. And that thing feel like a cannon going off. I'm sure y'all understand that. But I have to find the video. It's around here somewhere. I thought it was on this gun training one, but y'all bear with me. No, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna have to find it, but most of y'all done seen it already. Yeah, that 50 cal, man, if boy, you better, if you don't have it on properly on your shoulder, you'll break a bone up in there. That thing is, and if you saw after I shot it, I laid there for a second because I was like, did I just get hit? I was like, oh my goodness, man, that thing was no joke. All right, so let me see if I can find this video. It's here somewhere. All right, let's see. Almost there.
Yes. What about the
If not, I'll just play the one I uploaded.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
In Jacksonville.
Oh, y'all, just bear with me. All right.
How far do you
There it
want me to
is. All
stand?
right, we got it.
Firm.
I'm sure this is what everybody wants to see, but this is just at the end. You know, Pastor Dowell just, you know, this is like a once in a lifetime thing for most people. I mean, $6 per bullet. So you could imagine. So anyway, I'll let y'all enjoy it.
Killed in the history of mankind in war.
Barrett 50 cal.
Okay.
Okay, my brother. The instruction I have is that you want to line this whole side of the body with the weapon.
Okay.
All right, you're shooting left-handed, right?
Yes.
All right, keep this leg straight with the weapon. Okay. Not like you normally do in AR when you're in a prone, unsupported position, okay?
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right, keep it in line. And when you get ready to fire this, rotate the selector switch from safe to fire. And then one more thing, have your mouth slightly open, like this. When you shoot, don't grit your teeth.
Okay.
Keep it open like this.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Why you gotta do that?
Because it's loud.
Why do you have to?
Why do you keep your mouth
See
open?
why.
I know why, but I wanted you to explain to us why.
You want to keep your teeth.
Okay.
Huh.
Make sure you record
Are you
it.
the only one that need to keep your mouth open, or does we need to keep ours
See
open?
that mound back there where the wood is? Ain't anywhere back there. See where that wood is? And it look like a dirt mound look back over here?
To the left.
Yeah, if you go to the left about 50 yards, you'll see another dirt mound. And you'll see some wood look like 2x4 sticking up.
Yeah.
Shoot that way.
Okay.
Okay? You got optics right here, but mind you, what you're doing is getting a feel for this.
So don't really worry about the optics.
No, don't worry about it. You can try to look through it. You can look through it.
Okay.
You follow me? But, you know, the good thing, the thing to do is just maintain your body position. I'll let you know where your body position is, okay?
Okay.
All right.
And where's the safety switch?
On the same side as the AR, your left-hand side.
Now, does this slide go back when I fire?
No, it's single shot. So you have to pull this forward and
Lock
down
it
and
in.
lock it. So
Okay.
go ahead and pull it forward, down, and lock it.
All right.
Okay. Bring your body more over this way. There you go. Come on, line up your, because you're going to have this on your shoulder. There you go, just like that.
All right.
Okay? All right, it's in there. Okay?
Oh boy.
Mind you, when you're ready to fire, keep your mouth open, okay? It's not going to give the kick like you think it's going to do, okay?
All right.
All right? Let us know when you're ready.
All right.
Mouth open, remember?
I don't see anything through the
You might have to move it around on your shoulder or something until you can get it.
Okay, I see.
Let us know when you're ready.
All right, I will. I'm just trying to.
Y'all got it on him?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Good night.
Hey, record her. What you think about that?
That was so much power. Almost fell back. Woo! Oh man.
I love it. Dude, I can feel the
Like
shock
you
all
feel
through my
dust
body.
Where's
just
the other
out of the
bullet
dirt.
Do you have the other bullet?
Yeah, I got it on me. Yeah, I was trying to see through the scope.
Huh?
It was loud, wasn't it?
That was incredible. Whew. How you feel?
I feel great. Adrenaline.
You feel manly. Wow. All right.
We're gonna do number 2.
All right. All right, so my brother, how'd you like the first shot there, the Bear 50 cal? Yeshaya, did you see all that took place with the
I did. It's a lot of
like
power.
A big old dust cloud there.
A lot of force,
All that
yes.
stuff landed on him. You ready to do the other one?
Yeah.
You got the shot? All right, take the round out. Here, we'll give you this to a souvenir, but you can't take it on the plane.
Okay.
So we may have to mail it to you if you want.
I'll put it in my car, in my luggage.
You gonna check it in? Okay.
But when I put it,
Hold on, so that they won't catch you at TSA.
Oh boy.
right,
That would have been a mess.
do I put it
Yeah, in the pocket of your shoulder. Just
right
like
here or on the
pocket of your
muscle
shoulder. Pocket of your shoulder, just like you shoot an AR or an M16.
part? Okay.
Same thing. Nothing changes. All that stays the same except your body alignment. Remember, you gotta have your leg and everything in line with the weapon and your mouth open. All right, is it on safe?
No, it's on fire.
Put it on safe. All right, load it. I would turn it before you get here.
Then lock.
Let's take a step right there. Let's see. Now, yep, it's ready. Well, come on, there you go. Get this. Remember, there you go. Stay in line. Okay. Keep your mouth open. Let us know when you're ready.
All right. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
It's like putting the fire ready.
Firing.
Look at all that dust. Whew. It's a dust cloud over here. Wow.
Oh, you want to fire that to me, Doc. Right. I had it right here. It did hurt.
You did?
Heck yeah.
You had it on your bone then.
Yeah.
You gotta put it in the pocket.
Okay. Like right down in there.
Pocket.
Okay.
Same thing. Pocket.
Woo.
So is this the only way to shoot this?
Yes.
On the ground?
This weapon is not intended to shoot from the shoulder.
And you
Okay.
can feel that.
It's
right.
You wouldn't want to
majority of
shoot.
these weapons like this usually have handles on them, and you can have a thumb switch that you fire with. They're usually mounted on the tops of vehicles. Sometimes when you look at movies, you see people in the back of Toyotas.
Yes.
And have them mounted up like that. They have them like that. Or if you are flying inside of a Huey, or if they have a 50 in there and stuff, they have it on there and it's mounted. It's mounted to a brace.
All right.
So no, this is definitely not a shoulder fire weapon. This is an anti-tank, anti-aircraft, anti-car. This thing is designed to actually stop aircraft, tanks, any moving vehicle.
Get closer to.
All right. Well, anyway, that concludes our little training out here today with our brother Michael Israel. I'm glad y'all tuned into our station today.
Yeah.
Shalom, shalom.
Yeah, man. It was, you could see, I hope you could see, but I know Koya really understood the importance of being able to submit and follow orders. It really comes to life. I know Koya, when I was training Koya up on shooting, she really understood, you can't be, that's why you got to screen out. Like, we're going to be doing weapons training here in Jacksonville, Florida. But you got to screen people out because you got a lot of hard-headed people who question stuff and all that stuff like that. And, you got to know who you're dealing with. So if somebody's training you, you got to know who you're dealing with. And if you're the trainer, you got to know who you're dealing with. And with that said, I saw that with everything out there. You know what I'm saying? With the way the sisters work. Some of these big mouth women I see out here, they would ruin something like that. Because the brainwashing of Babylon is set up in a way so you can't do what Pastor Dowell is out here doing. And he screens that out. Well, there's a brother who's going to be coming on the show here soon. I mean, he made it plain. He don't tolerate just hard-headed, rock-headed, stiff-necked people. That is why stuff like this is impossible. And as a nation, we as black people, as a nation, is in the Bible, we have that spirit on us as a nation. I dealt with it for 20 years of pain and suffering in the Air Force because I was a stubborn, stiff-necked, hard-headed, always fighting against authority type of person. And I'm just telling you, Straitway is built with people who've overcome that spirit. It's the spirit of division, the spirit of stubbornness, the Bible calls them fools. Read the beginning of Proverbs, and it's talking about fools. A fool is just a person who don't want to listen. Leadership, I learned some heavy stuff about leadership. And let me make it clear. I learned and I saw some heavy stuff about leadership. A real leader serves everybody else. And where the people who are under that leader are going to serve that leader, but the leader has a bigger task because he has to serve all those people. And that's something I saw in Pastor Dowell and a lot of people around him. They serve. Like I said, when I bring Elder Mitchell on, because I don't know if he wants, he told me how he built his community out there that he has. That brother, they saved up over $100,000. Him and I think 5 other families bought land up in Kentucky, moved up there on it, and got a community shaking and moving forward. And what they're doing, they know book, they know it. But dude, they do it. They do it. Just like Pastor Dowell does it. But again, you ain't gonna get there with some of these people out here. I ain't got time for them. I'm just screening them out, and I'm rocking with folks who about that action. Because people will waste your damn time. And I learned a lot just sitting there, and it's funny because the brother, and I'm telling you, dude, somebody like this dude is he make me look like a fairy because he so hardcore soldier. This brother Elder Donnie, he'll be on here soon, but he told me some heavy stuff because I was just sitting there hanging around him, just hanging off his words. I'm just listening. And he said, "Hey, Mike, I want to tell you something." He's like, "You know what? Pastor Dowell didn't teach me anything. I just watched him." I was like, wow. He's like, "Yeah, I just watched. I didn't have to keep asking him stuff or anything like that. I just watched and listened to what he said." You see what I'm saying? And that's heavy. That's heavy that there's people you could do that with. And I can say, being out there on the community, being out there with them, I can say the same thing, man. I watched. I did more watching than anything else. You know what I'm saying? There were a lot of people who watched the video, and they saw him. Hey, the brother gave me a sword. He gave me a gun to protect myself and my family as soon as I got out there. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? It's again, I keep y'all wonder why I keep saying it. You watch people's footwork. That's my latest big revelation, is just learning to watch people, tune out the homosexual men, the homosexual naysayers, the demonically infused people. Tune all that crap out and look at book and application, and you're going to know. It's real simple. The reason why this seems so different and revolutionary is because most people don't want you watching how they move and what they're doing. They don't want you to watch it. So, and this is 90% of the so-called leaders out there, they're telling you everything else because they want to throw you off their trail, because they don't want you to watch their footwork, because their footwork sloppy. They tripping and they falling. Okay? Watch people's footwork. I tell y'all all the time, I be pleading with y'all. Watch my footwork. Question me. Question everything I do. Pastor Dowell, he'll let you question him on anything. And like I said, all y'all naysayers, y'all can email me. Email me your questions. I will read them right to him, and he will answer. His wife's going to be on here eventually. Okay? Sooner than later. Ask her whatever you want. You see what I'm saying? Who does that, though? He let me up in his house. I'm in his house around him and his wife. So I'm watching him. I'm all up in the community up in there. And he told me, ask anybody anything you want. He's like, we open, we transparent. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see something. I've been around. I've watched some of these people in this Hebrew walk or whatever. I've watched their wives from a distance and see the the sloppiness. You know what I'm saying? Let alone you all up in their house, you watching them closely, you hearing their conversations and all that stuff. So let me show y'all this. I got one quick last thing. This is my conclusion. Okay, so this is the conclusion of the matter. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I hope y'all appreciate that. I wish it could have went smoother. But here's my conclusion. All right, did you have fun out here, Samantha?
Yes.
Did you have fun running around? I seen y'all running around at nighttime with a pack of kids. Yeah. All right, did you have fun out here, Samantha?
Yes.
Did you have fun running around? I seen y'all running around at nighttime with a pack of kids.
Yeah, we had fun that night. That was the funnest time.
All right. So that's the conclusion, man. Like I said, I'm what I'm doing right now with Spiritual Combat and Michael Israel. I'm still watching Straitway. I'm paying attention, but I'm definitely leaning in that direction. I mean, but you don't jump in anything, but you just watch. And they don't mind you watching and observing and testing and poking and prodding. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But like I said, boots on the ground, all up in there. There is no way, like some of the stuff I hear getting taught out here by these charlatans would get tore apart in practical application out there on Straitway. Some of the stuff these women teach, or these feminized, emasculated mores teach, again, it don't hold weight when you put it to the test. It doesn't. It's off. The idea of community, there's no way to get around it. One of the things we were talking about was how, okay, is it a sin to, okay, you got like-minded people. Now, like I said, the sisters are watching the kids. The men are working. The inspiration to the sisters to be submitted to the men is they see their men building stuff, doing hard work, laboring. They see buildings going up, gardens being formed. They done terraformed 2 huge platforms there on the land. Like the sisters see the brothers grinding, so the sisters gonna be like, you know what? I ain't gonna slack. This dude need to eat. Let me make sure I pick this food. I gotta, on laundry day, let me make sure I wash my king's clothes. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I make a nutritional meal so we can keep pushing this forward. A lot of the brothers out there don't work. They on the land full time. They know they can trust that their kids are and their wives are safe. Because what? They've been trained to protect themselves. The sisters and the brothers and everybody staying in good shape because they're eating good food. Okay? Reverse, come back to the B system here. You sending your kids off to school with some freak shows. You know what I'm saying? Your wife got to go work. You know, it's depressing. You know, you don't know what's going to occur out there. You see what I'm saying? Hold on one sec. Okay. Y'all bear with me. It's, give me thumbs up. It's saying it's skipping or something. Saying there was an error. Of course, it's going to be an error when I'm trying to come down the middle with something. But y'all, let me make sure it's not skipping. Okay, there we go. We're good again. So yeah, so and that goes back. What's the whole purpose of community? So because if you got a common union, y'all minds are right. You didn't ostracize your whole family because they ain't in the truth. Shouldn't you have a new family? 9 times as big? A real family that you could trust on, you trust your kids around? You see what I'm saying? You see the benefits of it? You got brothers like the brother Steve was telling me how when he worked in LA, how stressful it was at the workplace. He's like, out here, yeah, I work hard, but he's like, there's no stress. I'm working with the brothers, blah, blah, blah. You got other people, well, you got white people out there. What you doing? Yo, yeah, you got white Edomites and all this crap. No, but yet you send your kids to your enemy's school, and they really your enemy. Them people out there at them schools, even the black folks out there, they teaching them Halloween, all this crap. You going to buy your food at their stores. You sending your wife to work at their businesses. As opposed to out here, you got people of other nations who know who you are, who love you like your brother. You could trust your kids around them. You see what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's start on Pastor Dowell. My experience out there with Pastor Dowell. Well, I got there. They fed me. Dude gave me a gun to protect me and my family while we was out there. Trained me up, trained my wife up, and made us more proficient with self-defense and protecting our family. Had a good word, brought out a heavy lesson. If you check it out, the Shabbat lesson, okay? He had a good lesson he brought out. Koya and Sister Carol had a heavy conversation. Koya she brought some stuff out of it that she gonna pray to the Most High on. The kids, like I said, while we were out there shooting, the kids was off playing. And we could rest at peace with them being out of our sight. You can't do that all the time. What else? We ate. We got trained up. You know, I got baptized while I was out there. Trained up on building, on farming, on all types of stuff. They showed us how they operate, how they function. Okay? So let me just sum it all up with this. I learned more spiritually, self-defense wise with weapons and stuff like that. All right, hold on. Let me see. Of course, my stream trying to act up. Not streaming. Okay, so let me sum it up. I think this thing's okay. It just does that from time to time. I don't know if it's skipping or not, but it's recording, so we good. So let's sum it up. Like I said, in 2 days, I've learned more and been edified more being around brothers and sisters with peaceful personalities. The women, I didn't see no disorder with the women. The women understand what their duty is according to the book. Okay? The women understand what their duty is according to book. Okay? The men understand what their duty is according to book. And then the big thing is they actually do it. and I witnessed it manifest, and I watched the kids. My kids ran around with their kids. Corey was talking to the women. I was dealing with the men and all that stuff like that. You know, it just makes sense. So that's like what makes sense in community, as opposed to you're living out in these subdivisions. You don't know who your neighbor is. Your neighbor might be a Trump extremist. You know, as soon as the election pop off, he'd be ready to pop you off or something. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of stuff. But like I said, when I bring the next show I'm going to do on community building, it's going to be part 3. You know, Kabir was part 2. Brother DeJerry was part 1. Well, part 3 came highly recommended, even from Pastor Dowell. Brother Greg in Houston recommended Elder Mitchell. DeJerry recommended Elder Mitchell. And Kabir recommended Elder Mitchell to come on the show. Like, everybody was like, man, you got to get this brother on. And when I got out there and I talked to this dude, within the first couple minutes of talking to him, it became apparent. I was like, yo, this dude on another level. Like, it came across real. And he said some stuff. He's going to say some stuff on this show we got coming up when he's on it. Yeah, it'll be part 3 community building. The stuff he going to say, nobody going to be able to argue about it. Nobody going to be debating. Trolls are going to be like, whoa. Because I know when he was telling me, it shook me up. And I was sitting there, I walked off trying to process what he had told me. The dude is that heavy, you know? And these dudes is, like I said, man, it's going to be good. Y'all going to see exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to see that it's not a sin to protect yourself. It's a sin to be passive when you were told to be reactive and be aware and stay vigilant. Okay? It's going to be heavy, man. So you definitely, when I do that one, you definitely want to check it out. It's one of my priorities. I know a bunch of y'all, I know I got some other shows I got to do, and I got a lot going on. But this one is, if you watch anything going on Spiritual Combat, you want to watch this one when I bring this brother on. Some of the stuff he says, it'll scare you, but you can't be fearful. Okay? He didn't give you the spirit of fear. It'll scare you. It'll put you into action. But it's real talk. And it's what nobody wants to tell you. They want to speak. They want to tell you good stuff that's not going to unsettle you because you ain't going to give them your money. But this is stuff that's staring you right in the face. So anyway, but with that said, I appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all appreciate Spiritual Combat, I want y'all to support us by hitting that subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, I want you to follow the Spiritual Combat business page. Hit the like button. That helps, you know what I'm saying, on both pages. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, let me, y'all need to reach out to Straitway, man, if y'all are interested in it. I've seen a lot of y'all putting in there. I've seen a lot of people putting in there that they they want to get out there or get out to one near them. And Pastor Dowell assured me there's straightways all over the U.S. So, but what you need to do is contact them. You know what I'm saying? They got that phone number up there behind them. Do your research, you know. Be aggressive with it. Stop being so passive. Oh, well, I don't know how to do it. Find out how. Be aggressive. People ain't going to hold your hand, and you got to put the work in. So figure it out. It's nothing, man. You can get out there on the land or somewhere and begin to discern and feel these brothers out and get your mind right. All right? They doing it. All right? But anyway, with that said, appreciate y'all tuning in. Let me see what I'm going to take y'all out with. What song? I'm going to show y'all that big old bullet again for show. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all that big old bullet. That thing is huge, ain't it? Let me see if I put a full-size picture. Y'all don't understand. Like, my hands are huge. That bullet is bigger than some of y'all. That thing, that's a missile. That's a missile. All right, so let me see what song I'm gonna take y'all out with. We're gonna go to the there we go. Take y'all out with one of these praise and worship songs. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna take y'all out. No, not this one. Let me see. That's it. There we go. I'm gonna take y'all out with this. I'll let y'all watch the whole video too. Let me see if I have another one. I know I brought it in. Let me see. There we go. We're gonna take y'all out with this one. Enjoy. Shalom.
will trust in you.